Chapter 62. Earth and Light. The Lord. What is meant by light we now know. But before that, it also says that the earth was desolate and void. That's a certainty, because with merely the capacity for being filled, or even a perceived need for being filled, no vessel has yet been filled. For as long as there are no contents, the vessel is desolate and void. Such was also the case with the primordial creation. There were indeed a countless number of thoughts and ideas placed throughout all spaces of infinity by God's almighty will of His love and wisdom, which thoughts and ideas were previously referred to as the individual mirror-like abilities of intelligence, and that because each individual thought is, as it were, a reflection within the head of that which is constantly produced by the always active heart in itself. But just as a thought or idea in itself is like an empty vessel, or a mirror in a dark cellar, just so is the entire association of ideas still desolate and void. However, as there is yet no activity of the intelligence abilities among themselves, but only the potential ability for being and action is present, it therefore follows, as already mentioned, that everything is still cold, fire and lightless. All these still inactive and motionless thoughts and ideas of divine wisdom are also extremely well compared to water, in which also countless specific elements are mixed together, from which, however, finally all body world takes its extreme diverse being. But all the great thoughts and ideas developed therefrom within the wisdom of God, and may they have been ever so true, could nevertheless not have obtained reality, just as little as the ideas of some worldly sage, had he been lacking the means for their realization. Should any reality be capable of following the thoughts and ideas, then the relevant means and therewith a real activity of the thoughts and ideas acting upon them from within and without must be derived from some high power and authority. If therefore some person has connected thoughts to ideas, wanting to see them realized, then he must, apart from loving the necessary materials, generate a mighty love towards them. But of such love his thoughts and ideas incubate as the chicks from a hen. Therewith the thoughts and resulting concepts become steadily more concrete ideas. And behold, such love is then that very Spirit of God, within God Himself, which according to Moses moved upon the waters, which itself bespeaks nothing other than the as yet formless and creatureless, endless mass of God's thoughts and ideas. Enlivened by this Spirit, the thoughts of God start to connect to become great ideas, and one thought pushed another, and one idea another. And behold, then according to divine order the "Let there be light, and there was light" happened just like by itself. And as such also the natural great act of creation from the primordial beginning is explained as by itself and together with it, finally also mainly the developmental process of the soul and spirit of a newborn child until an old man, and of the first human of the earth until our time, and so on until the end of this world in everything. Then there occurs a phrase in Moses that would make it appear as if only after the fiery love action of the Spirit, resulting in light, does God begin to realize that the light is good. But this is not so by far, but only testimony to the eternal and endless wisdom of God, according to which this light is a truly free spirit life light, generated out of itself by the action of God's thoughts and ideas, according to the order of wisdom, whereby in this manner the thoughts and ideas externalized by God can continue to develop like by themselves, according to their own intelligence, as independent beings, naturally under the unavoidable constant influence of God. That is to be understood by this Moses' supplement, and not that God only then gained the implicit insight that the light was something good,